we think about that like leadership, that those people who have a high certainty, high confidence, and they have everything figured out. And we imagine the pictures of like leaders, Steve Jobs, Nelson Mandela, and we assume that they started in that way. No, they didn't. They started everything uncertain, imperfectly. They just started everything. And if we look back their background, we can realize that how everything was little things that just started to be a big one of the highest achievements. Like I've experienced this situation by myself when I was in a tech summit by the Steve Wozniak, and it was the perfect moment that I experienced because at the time I remember that I had also really good ideas to launch projects, to launch my startups or do anything like impactful things, but something like pushes me back. But in that summit, I just got experience that how everything is possible because, like seeing personally in person that world-renowned leader, and he's sitting and explaining how was everything from the scratch, let's say. That he's explaining how he and Steve Jobs, like two friends, working together in a small garage and trying things, making the mistakes, like receiving the feedbacks, doing the things again and again. But at the time that he mentioned that he never knew that no certainty about Apple would be such Apple, right? Or that the millions of users will use this product and become one of the high status products that we are using. Well, he explained how everything, like in a small action, that everything started with this. And after that, I came back home and I just gave the question to myself, what if the problem isn't that I'm not ready, isn't this that I'm not taking the action? And then I realized that everyone that we are seeing around us who are as a leader, they weren't a leader before starting everything. They were the ordinary people just taking action, and then through the process of making mistakes, learning, and improving their skills, they have become the one that we are witnessing right now. And I would say that after that, I just started in small actions, with the small actions, like joining volunteering teams and community-based projects, like university initiatives, just everything that the first felt like insignificant, but after some period of time, I realized that it is something that the experience got me to be the leader and automatically like launching some kind of projects or events and helping more than 200 girls each session and making some kind of impact. That seems really amazing because I never ever thought that it would become one in that situation, and I didn't realize that situation as well. Because the thing is, what I've learned, the experiences throughout the period of time that you are doing this stuff like volunteering, taking small actions, and it's the thing that becomes after some period of time. And I would say like nowadays we face a lot of like sequence of backwards because of what? Because the social media. Because in social media we witness a lot how people are succeeded, how they have become the one that we are seeing right now. Because the social media shows that how the finished result, like the succeeded one or the achieved one, the one who with the money, who with the certificate, who with the achievement, but it doesn't show that how was the process, how was the beginning, how much time does it take, and how was the challenges. But we see the result in that, and this is also the thing that we might lose our confidence. And I've learned that through the one psychologist like Albert Bandura that spent over the decades learning the confidence, like self-efficacy. Like this is the significance that the confidence that comes after your actions. It doesn't come to the first action and then confidence. No, it's not like this. Just that you will do the action and then there is experience, and then in that there will be like confidence that you are facing, and you will become the one that you are looking for. Yeah, and the leadership, that is the mindset that I exchanged. The leadership is totally another thing. It doesn't mean that you just have to born as a leader or just have to be the one. that you just have to make any impact that you could do. Even you can help the one person, even you can make an impact within 100 people, it doesn't matter. You just taking action and doing something better in your society, and you are feeling that. And you are feeling that your worldview changing, you are helping to others, and you are feeling that satisfaction, because it doesn't mean like you are not doing nothing, but you did something. So let me ask again this question. Have you ever had an idea and didn't start it? Maybe it's still there, waiting, unfinished. Now it's your time to go home and think about like the process of how you will be